Hi there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Many people know about Alice in Wonderland's Cheshire Cat, but to be a little different, I painted a purple and magenta cat with red heart-shaped eyes a while back. But hey, who says can't be colorful or even psychedelic? And to be truthful, I may have been smoking a wee bit of wacky tobacco and had a few cold beers. I'm known to do that once in a while. Although I've had several cats during my lifetime, which admittedly I have to confess, I'm not particularly fond of the furry little creatures. Perhaps it's because of their nonchalant attitudes, arrogant airs, or they're covered in dried spit. After all, they seem to be forever licking themselves, don't they? Have you ever been licked by a cat? It's like rubbing sandpaper on your skin. I pretty much like all animals, and for some reason or another, they often take a fancy to me as well. If they stroll over to me, I'll often give them a little pet and be friendly towards them. However, saying that, I don't really go out of my way like some people do and make a fuss over a pet, especially pussycats. And speaking of cats, when I was in my early teens, my mom and dad dragged me along with them to visit a couple of their friends, which, to be honest, I wasn't really too big on. It was during the summer, and I'd sooner have gone swimming with my friends, read a book, or just about done anything else but that. However, as I lounged in that overstuffed Chesterfield chair, listening to my parents amiably chatting with their friends, I noticed this big gray cat ambling towards me, and when it was very close, I reached down to stroke its fur. As it turned out, though, this cat was anything but friendly. For absolutely no reason at all, other than maybe I was sitting in its favorite chair without me knowing, it suddenly dug its claws into my wrist and bit the hell out of my hand. Miserable old cat actually drew blood before it ran off. Cats are known for their patience, take a long time stalking their prey, which is usually a defenseless little Tweety bird. But that sunny afternoon, I gave patience and also vengeance a whole new meaning. Oh yeah. It wasn't long before that old cat, probably thirsty for more of my sweet blood, and seeing my arm hanging over the side, the chair came creeping up. But I was ready for it. My hand was bait. It was probably thinking that I hadn't learned my lesson, but before that ornery old cat could sink its sharp fangs into me, I grabbed its scrawny neck and began slowly strangling the son of a bitch. Its eyes were as big as saucers as it dug its claws into the carpet, struggling to escape my deadly hold. Thinking back, I don't think I ever saw a cat squirm so hard in my entire life. However, as much as I would have liked to have squeezed the life out of that miserable thing, I knew it wouldn't have sat well with my parents or their friends if I had murdered that bloodthirsty cat. So I reluctantly released the flailing, feisty feline fighting for its very life within my tight grasp. Man, I'm telling you, that cat could really move. It was just a gray blur as it streaked across the living room floor, flew up over the couch where my mom and dad were sitting, and leaped through the open window. I could still see the shocked look on the lady's face, and almost burst out laughing when she said, "I wonder what got into that cat." If she only knew. Now some people, most likely cat people, may think that I was cruel and should have ignored the cat. And maybe I should have. But to be honest, I still get a big grin on my face whenever I think back to that sunny afternoon. And that's about it. Thanks for listening to this old man's rant. And if you liked it and don't want to miss out on any more of these posts, please subscribe. Or at least give it a little like. Just a little like. Cheers, eh?